How does spanking affect your relationship with your child over time? Let's talk about that. I mean, what is the point in having a child for all this time and raising them and putting in all of this energy and time if the child grows up one day and does not want a relationship with you or for you to be around their grandchildren? This is a real life consequence of spanking your children that is possible. There is a time and place when a child grows up and determines who is safe and who is not to be in their lives. So it's important to understand what type of relationship do you want to have with your child over the long term. Don't you want to make sure that they trust you with their children, that they want you to be around when they're adults? This would be the most valuable thing as a parent, something to look forward to. And the best way to do that is by treating someone the best way that you can, by being understanding about the learning process they're in, by helping them as a friend helps them and a mentor helps them. But parents who do not raise their children in a safe way oftentimes end up paying the price. For instance, a child who grows up and has a family of their own. Once they start having babies and rearing babies, yes, they will realize what a difficult challenge it is. But at the same time, they will use their own experiences to process whether or not they agree with what was done to them. And they will have to decide whether they want to do those same things to their children consciously. All of the best relationships are born from mutual trust. So in order to have mutual trust with human beings, you have to present an experience that makes you safe to be around. So the best thing you can do is understand the process that the child is in self-development and exploration, that when the child does something that is against what you've told them to do, they are not directly defying you. They are simply going along a learning process that's part of natural development. Remember that you love this child. This child has been given to you and you are just a steward. You are there to mentor and befriend this child and prepare them for how they are to be in the world, and everything you do prepares them for either safety or insecurity, fear or abundance. They either have infinite access to problem-solving resources, or you shut them down and you make them vulnerable to being dominated. Taking things personally and getting frustrated and hitting them is completely uncalled for. If you feel like you're going to blow your stack and get really upset, then the best thing to do is to leave that situation, take some long, deep breaths, get in your mind and say, this isn't really that big of a deal. This is a learning process happening. It's not at all about me. There's not a defiance problem. There's just an actual rerouting that needs to be done.